They said they was here for violence. There's been no violence.
they're not here.
That's what they just said down there. They're here to make sure no violence goes on. Go to Chicago or Wisconsin where there's been violence. Good question.
There's no violence here. Why are there broken windows?
There's no broken windows. None of these windows is broken. None of these windows is broken.
And that's right, brother. Hey, I support your protest. I do. Miss Rosie, I want to go drink a beer with Miss Rosie.
That's fine. But we are here peaceful. This is not peaceful for us.
We are here for this.
Y'all could have picked any day to come and do this.
Nfac claims they're going to show up. That's what I'm
All over the media is there at church here down. Y'all chose to come here. Y'all chose to come here.
This is where the mayor allowed us to go.
Y'all was told, I was at the news press conference. Y'all was told it was at church here down. Why are y'all here? If y'all here for Nfac, why are y'all here?
Because this is
So why is the bickering and arguing back and forth?
I don't know, because they're not having a good conversation with me.
That's my point. This being here is troubling to us.
What about all us, like I say, if they try to shut down a race, why?
Y'all support. Y'all won't go where the NFAC is. Y'all coming down here with ain't shit popping. Go down there where the NFAC is on Central. Now y'all ain't gonna take y'all pussy asses down there. Cause they pussy and y'all pussy. Y'all pussy and they pussy. Go shoot it out together then. Take y'all pussy asses down there with the other pussy. On Central. Go down.
Like and share, like and share.
You don't know them. You gotta start going wrong. But I'm just saying, look though, sensibility of it is, we out here, right?
Go ahead, let him talk, let him talk.
We out here
Lives Matter. Women for Trump. Families for Trump. MAGA baby. #Trump 2020.
Everybody, please.
Read the Book of Mormon and turn to Jesus Christ.
Dana, because they're armed too. It's worth mentioning that the BLM activists here, that they're armed as well. So they're saying that because these guys, apparently, I think the only reason is because they love America and they're patriots. They don't have the same rights.
Happy America, divide and conquer commences. Chill.
He said he's going to burn it down. He's not talking about a building. Listen, let me talk.
No lives matter if China takes over. Don't help them do it.
Unless y'all want to die. Don't you die today? What I'm saying is that let me talk. Let him talk. Damn it, let me talk. Unless y'all want to die. Let me die today. Let me talk. What I'm saying is that they talk about a system that's going to burn it down. Not a building.
It's from the Republicans in spite of the Democrats going in the election.
That's not we ain't gonna let nobody come out of town. We got that. Knock shit up. We ain't gonna do it. So they're talking about oppression, a system of oppression that murders and kills us. Not a building. We got that. Trust me. Like I said again. Oh my God. Because
Can I ask you one question real quick? Let me just get this announcement. Absolutely, 100%. So, Mr. Viking had some conversations with some of the he said that he didn't know
Can you explain to me why the fuck you're here? Because we were put here. We had no point in us to be here. Whenever we originally started this, we were going to be at Waterfront. The city. They
said it seems like.
Well, wait, let me tell you this.
Mayor Fisher told you to come here?
Not mayor. So we were given Waterfront Park. Then we were told we couldn't be there. We had to be at South Central Park. Then we were told United Freedom, whatever is another group. Until freedom. Then we were told to come down here. And we just walked through. Let's work through the process. We had no clue y'all were gonna be here at all. This is not against y'all. I promise you.
Ho! Hey, hold on. We have been here 101 fucking
right here
days. Here.
I know.
How the hell do you not know? It's all over the news.
We're not. Listen. I'll give you my word. I have no proof of it. We have no problem with y'all.
What is the point? I'm told that y'all here for the NFAC.
Right. We thought they were coming down here. They came last night. We're trying to leave right now.
Thank y'all.
We're trying to leave right now.
Thank y'all.
We had no clue y'all were gonna be here. We got no qualms with y'all, so we want to get out.
There's no clue of us not being here.
Well, I really did. I did.
We've been out here 100-something days. Somebody's been at that park 100 days.
Okay. Well, us.
I understand, y'all.
Right.
It's us. Every day, someone is going to be here at this location.
Understood.
Every day. Until we are here.
Understood.
And we are here.
Listen, guys, I can just say something real quick, and then we're out of y'all's hands. Because I want y'all to have the future that I have. I give you my word. We had no clue. Whether you believe it or not, we had no clue. We have no qualms with what y'all doing out here. Okay? Our issue is with the NFAC when they said they're going to burn this place.
They're not here. They're not here right now. Y'all been here for 45 minutes, and they're not here.
We were trying to leave though, but we're having conversations all over the place. So we're leaving right now.
Listen, y'all see what we do down here. If y'all can pass the word, I'm sure somebody here.
What do you mean?
A case of water. A case of water? No, I'm not saying right now. I'm talking about tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the next day. Someday. If y'all drive past out here
to not disrespect.
Breonna Taylor, fucking a water, a fucking paper towel, Hanson, it don't matter.
Joe Louis stay here 24 hours, right?
Every day, all day. We feed people. We house people. We live here. We get homes.
Why here?
Because this is injustice. And we are tired of injustice. You understand?
Against justice.
We don't disagree with. Listen, I'm gonna give you a metaphor.
Okay.
Hitler.
Yes. We have a memorial.
I love Hitler's mind, but I don't agree with his answer. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Patriots, stay.
Got a security detail following him, but that's it.
This is the location. No, ain't no come on. Ain't no come on. Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way. This is why we're here every day.
Offer relocating his misfits to Suplex City. Give the help, yeah?
My kids are down here. My son is 3 years old.
You know what? Here's the first thing I'm gonna do. When I get back, I'm gonna go on my site, and whoever's in Louisville that comes by this location, I'm gonna make sure you guys get water, food, whatever I can get brought down to you. Okay? Listen, this isn't. I want to make this clear, and I've said this multiple times. This isn't you and me. Okay? Whatever clowns we got, we're gonna ultimately have to fight them together. We're gonna have to join sooner or later and say, okay, let's all fight whatever's going on together. We're gonna have to push it. We're gonna have to push hands together and be done with this shit.
That's what we're pushing for. That's what we're pushing for.
Where's exactly? Unfortunately, because all the violence happens, you need to come here. You can't get in the street.
Good. Can I show you something?
Come on, so I'm asking you right now, when can we sit down and have a meeting to talk about fighting this shit? We're all going together.
You know what? We'll probably be if whoever Joe leader is, so we have permission to come back here. I don't want to show back up, and it looks like I'm taking over y'all's thing again.
So you don't understand? You don't have to show back up.
No.
You get five of your guys, and I'm gonna get five of my people, and we're gonna have a sit here.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay,
it's the memorial, bro. It's a memorial.
Can I get a number?
Niggas with guns. They come in with guns, bro. We got kids.
Got it?
Can somebody tell me?
These guys have my number. Take her name and number. I think all these.
He wants to leave. He wants to leave.
Yeah.
The American descendants of slaves. So let me get that.
You trying to hit me with a motherfucker?
Marty, how are you? Good.
Back down, please. Leave. The NFAC. They call it justice. You gotta spend $400 an hour on each other. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Looks like this that calls themselves the American Patriots group that was at Cox Park earlier and then met back up near the waterfront and marched down here, is heading out. Calls himself the Angry Viking. The leader of that group was talking to a couple of the protesters here at Jefferson Square Park and said that he didn't know that the group was down here. There was a discussion back that way a few minutes ago about the protests and why they came down here. But most of this group looks like they're headed out now. So, let's see, how long have I? So about 45 minutes in total, it looks like, that we've, this little face-to-face went on. Few stragglers back here, but for the most part, we're all walking this way.
Don't you throw another fucking hashtag We've been occupying this place for days.
Keep your eyes up here. I don't know. All right, so brief little conflict there. There was a shove, then another shove, and I couldn't see what happened in the scuffle. But it's, for the most part, cleared up now. So those are the two guys who shoved each other right there that are talking now. But a much friendlier conversation happening now. Looks like they apologize to each other.
No, that girl threw something, man. Yeah, she threw an egg. So yeah, man, that's so cool. That ain't all right, man. Confronted her, but I don't like that. I want to put in front of her.
Nigga, go on somewhere, bro. You keep sweating. Yeah, he also pulled a knife on me week 2. He pulled a knife on me week 2 on camera. He pulled a knife on me. Because he threw a bottle of water at a cop and made him fucking
I need a bullhorn. I need a
It should be understood. I should have done that better.
I'm mad as fuck. Let's get your nigga out your face.
All Patriots moving out.
But American Patriot Group now has kind of moved away from Jefferson Square Park. The leader of the group said that he thought this group was going to run into NFAC. I should have mentioned that through any of this, there has been no police here anywhere near any of these arguments. At one point there was some pushing and shoving, but that was it as far as any kind of physical confrontation goes.
I'm not sure where they're moving to other than down to 4th Street.
Amazingly,
debate it.
Jefferson east of 5th is still open to traffic. I just don't understand that. Yeah, I'm good. Are you all right?
NFAC is really the main reason we wanted to come out here, but of course they switched locations, unbeknownst to us, but NFAC was real what we was going to be out here for. But we're out here to back the blue. We're backing out, fucking AV. We're pro-protest.
Hey, what brings y'all out?
Non-violence.
You're saying pro-protest. Is that what you said? Sorry, I couldn't hear that well.
Pro-protest.
Pro-protest, yeah.
Protesting the rights of protesters, so we're just against the violence and burning. And
So the guns, what are all the guns for?
More of a Second Amendment statement than anything.
Okay.
I mean, it's also protection. NFAC, they come out here loaded to the teeth as well.
So this is more of a counter to like what we know is like a loaded group of individuals that are going to be coming this way as well. Okay.
It ain't about Rosie and the people down here in Justice Square. You know, most of us agree with what Rosie has to say, but race has got to be called out on both sides. Black, white, pink, yellow, purple. You got to call them out. So you don't call them out.
Let me ask you this. How do you square the vision of Martin Luther King of nonviolent protest with people with people coming out armed on both sides? How do we reconcile that?
Honestly, people can't talk anymore. That's the problem. Everybody, people get out here. Nobody's actually sitting down at the table and talk. If you start bringing everybody together, these people aren't against Black lives. It's not. But we're against the organization itself isn't exactly on the up and up. I mean, follow the money. Honestly, follow the money. You follow the money in this country, and you'll see where all of our problems come.
So how do you get to the table?
I don't know. I really don't know for sure how to get there.
Do you feel this is the table?
No, this is just a statement.
People aren't going to hear each other right here.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything done coming out here and making a statement. Either side ain't going to get nothing done coming out here.
What's the statement?
For us?
Yeah.
Law and order. Peace.
Big guy. Let's go that way.
Thank y'all.
John Cherry.
Watch out! Move! Clear path, goddammit! That shit out of my goddamn face! Fucking dumb dick motherfucker!
Don't worry about it. Watch out. Y'all move. Get out. Move, man. God damn.
Take a fucking picture with touching. Because they don't know what to do. I got it. Hey, if you're a goddamn patriot, go the fuck that way.
They blocked.
So I heard what the gentleman said.
Nfac a couple of the
was going to
streets,
be
but
here. Are they not coming anymore?
blocked the main one coming into Jefferson Square Park. I don't know what that was all about.
AV agreed to leave. Let
Yeah, I mean, that was.
Tell me what AV is. Oh, the Angry
That's kind of
Vikings.
what
Okay.
happened. A lot of
And now, is this a mixed group of
conversations,
individuals, or is
one
it
shoving
all out of the
match,
same Angry Viking
lasted
organization?
for about an hour.
Big mixed group of individuals.
Okay.
So of course I do not expect this to be the only
What would
protest
you, if you
happening.
could, man, I appreciate you talking to me. What are the groups that you're seeing here?
Mostly 3%, but different types of patriot groups, people of that nature.
Okay. I keep hearing Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angry Vikings. Yeah. And 3%. Okay. Do you typically see clashes like this in Louisville between protests?
No, but it's all set up to be confrontational before we even start.
Were you in Kenosha?
Yeah.
Wait, were you there with Gage?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was with you. I held your kicker.
Yeah.
CJ TV.
What's up, boss? How you doing, fam? How do you feel about all this, the presence of guns? Did you feel like this was going to be a counter-protest you'd see with more weapons coming back?
I grew up with guns, so it's not a big deal to me.
Okay.
It's no different than a fork or a spoon.
Yeah.
But it's everybody's right. Everybody's got that Second Amendment right.
Sure.
Whether we like it or not.
Right.
let my gimbal charge for a little bit, and then I'll be able to.
Excuse me.
Hey, put the yelling, bro. Put that yelling. Put that yelling, bro. Put that yelling. Put that yelling.
They keep getting back.
Put that yelling. Put that yelling.
And report where Cold Bucket is at.
Now they look at running it back up.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey!
Mike Cole.
He said Patriot space. Come on.
Just look at one of our dudes.
I want to make sure none of my fucking.
Hey, I'm going with my men.
Hey guys. That way, man. That way. We got it. We got it, man. Hey. Hey. Somebody. Keep it moving.
Metro's coming. Right now. They're inside your audience. What's what they're doing?
He's going away. Actually, at the end of the
Here's your guy. Hey, here's your guy. Who's the guy you know with the beard? He's been the main one. He's been the main one in town. Who's the guy you know? Who are you looking for? Who is the guy you know? What was the point of it?
Low right here is the same thing you buy this damn power.
What was the point of being thought? What was the point of it being thought?
They can trying to obscure so we can retreat.
What the fuck?
It's a tactic. You obscure to try to
In combat, not in the middle of fucking downtown.
But you got to think, when even the press is following us and is antagonizing.
Did it work?
They're not. No, they're not.
Hold on,
wait.
It didn't
Wait,
say it. I didn't do it.
Listen, they're not antagonizing. Here's what happened. I've seen you guys.
Let's go this way.
They're not leaving until your ass goes with
But
them.
they have a guy.
You keep turning around. We ain't got nobody over here. All of y'all are gone.
We can't get him on fire.
All of y'all are gone.
Get them on call. Y'all ain't been able to locate your cameras.
What do we got on? What do we got on?
There are guns out here that I've never even seen before. Like,
Yeah, I was right back up.
Let me ask you a question. How the police let y'all come in here and they back up and they leave,
and then when
they
you
let
guys
y'all come
leave,
in
the
here
riot
and
cops are
y'all
lining
come
up down
and
there.
they leave? I know y'all know something because they know y'all was coming. They know y'all was coming though.
I literally just got here.
Okay, but they knew y'all was coming.
I was thinking it has a lot to do with all this. They probably don't want to put themselves anywhere near that.
They knew y'all was coming. The man knew y'all was coming. So the man, I'm just asking. The man knew y'all was coming. So the man let y'all come in and do what y'all want to do.
So I know I'm skipping between combos here, guys. I'm trying to make sure y'all can see everything. We're good.
They can let y'all come in here.
Yo, I'm about to go try to find your comrade. Is he dressed like you?
Roughly, he'll have on military gear like this.
Okay, I got my eyes out.
What's his name? Cold Bucket. His name's Cold Bucket.
Get him out of our crew. That's dangerous.
Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. Hey, man.
So, if you're still watching, I don't know if you've noticed some kind
So what's going on is these guys are trying to pull out right here
kind of working
and leave,
together
with this group down here.
It's a little
but,
unexpected.
They have one of the guys from their
most of
group
the conversations
is saying that
you're seeing here kind of unifying. It's really weird. Keep your eyes on the bottom right. That's CJTV. He's been at all the protests, all the major protests. He's great. But most of the conversations we're seeing again are pretty unifying. There's energy in the air that maybe even the 3%ers will protect the protesters from riot police coming up. So keep watching.
So why? And there's just a study
I understand it. Riot cops are coming and pushing everybody out.
So, real quick, y'all didn't come together?
No, we already tried. They're not going to let them in. Forget it. Like they
him and I?
Yeah.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Oh, two different groups here.
Hell no. No, hell no.
You can't give me no love?
No, I'll get you down for you.
Oh.
But you all need to fall back though. So we don't have look. Here,
Oh,
look
snap.
behind us.
What? Walk behind you. Six.
So they got a whole nother brigade. So now you've got armed militia down here, a lot of armed citizens. I mean, much like what you're seeing right here. Machine guns, handguns, flak jackets. And then right behind me,
I need a sergeant.
No, it's no fucking sergeant. You start fucking smoke. Now y'all want a sergeant.
Get out of the way, please.
Smoke. Now y'all want a sergeant.
I'll tell you, the only perk that I'm seeing right now is there's no gas mask, which means I'm hoping there's not going to be tear gas. I'm sliding beside you on your left.
These guys are shooting their arms. They got paint guns.
All right, let's form a line. Form a line facing this way. First division, face one. Come on, England. No, back up. Back up. We're trying to work. You ain't getting no goddamn line. Push him next space. Back it up. Back it up. Back up. What's the plan?
Are you guys responding to the sign of guns, or are you just responding to the sign of a crowd? Sergeant, are you guys out here because of the weapons on the street? Maybe he's not a sergeant, I don't know. I'm not trying to be insulting, give the wrong title.
Excuse me. Why y'all here an hour later? Legit, man. Hey, they went that way. They went that way. Go over there. Get them. They went that way. Yeah, they're over there. They over there. Look at them. They right there. They right there. Go get them. Look at them. They walking right there. You gonna get the same people. Win. Keep it moving. They walk right up to the office. They want to come and push us up the street? Good. Move.
Share the stream, y'all.
Don't get them. Oh, they went that way. You know how many people went that way? There were 3 fights that broke out. Right there. 3 fights. Brother, how many fights? 5 fights broke out. 5 fights broke out. This is unacceptable. What the fuck? Unacceptable.
Man, we fucking tired of this shit. Motherfucker, yeah, we fucking tired of this shit. Yeah, we fucking tired of this shit.
Hey, you ain't got hungry, unacceptable. Hey, this is unacceptable. You better arrest somebody that bad? You don't arrest somebody when people are fighting. Y'all know how many people get died? Bro, I'm serious. I'm not even a protester. I am independent media. Do you all know how many people could have died today? There were 3 fights. It's so goddamn long for y'all to get this here in the middle.
Is this kind of common out here? You guys, is this kind of common out here, these kind of clashes? No?
How many times did you get in the middle of somebody?
Are you used to seeing this kind of militia out here?
A couple times, but not every day.
Wow, okay. Are there any statutes on what kind of weapons you're allowed to carry on the streets? No, just gun's a gun is a gun is a gun. Okay.
Where's the last streamer? We want to know why we're today.
Major Humphrey.
If the Patriots was really here to murder us. Major, we need 5 seconds. We want to know why we could have been murdered today. And it took you so goddamn long to get here, and now you're here with your backs for eyes.
Did I hear you say you're looking for a streamer?
I want the streamer for them.
Oh, okay.
The little blonde-head girl. There she is. Hey, live streamer. Ask your viewers why it took you so long. Ask your viewers why you're here for us with bats, but we were actually here with...
Shout out Osmo, rocking that gimbal.
So I don't know if you see, there's a, if you're watching CJ's stream down on the right, there is a female police officer with a camera phone gimbal live streaming for the cops. I've never seen that in my life. So keep your eye on her. Looks like the cops are trying to get in the news game here.
Do you know what you guys were called out here for? Like, is there like is a building you were trying to protect, or just
trying to keep the peace,
trying to thin the crowd a little bit?
Because it's his job to serve and protect me. He took an oath. Are you serious? Whose order? Listen. The only way he's going to hear my frustration. Listen. What did I tell him? I said, what did I tell him? What did I tell, sir? What did I tell you? I said, go tell Lieutenant Humphrey.
And just like I know,
who is his major?
We know each other. That's why.
Who did I ask him to go tell? I said, Lieutenant. But see, you got to know the whole story.
Now that I do, I'm gonna be quiet.
You got to know the whole story. Do you understand? You gotta know the whole. You can't just show up. Why are you so angry? There's a reason. I ain't angry for no reason. I'm media. It ain't even my job to be angry. I report this shit that goes on. I'm just holding them accountable. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm holding them accountable.
All right, Drew's got this angle covered, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and swing around here.
Y'all knew that they was coming out.
That's all I'm doing. I'm holding them.
And I don't have. Drew's got this angle covered, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and swing around here. You gotta deal with that copyright. What do you do with copyright? You just tell them like, hey, just talk over it.
I didn't even think about it.
Y'all got Lieutenant on this platform, and I know Lieutenant Humphrey. He won't even talk because he knows he's wrong.
And so in the background, you can see that that large group, the Patriots, the Angry Vikings, and the 3%ers have all left. They're leaving. Hey, how you feel about all this right now?
They walking through traffic with guns right now. The police is down here. He said he ready to go take care of them, but he didn't want to. But they was a threat. That's how I feel. They look at them. They walking through traffic with their guns out. And the police is right here. Now it makes sense.
Who do you think the police are out here for? What's that?
I don't know what they are for. They ain't never helped me.
Gotcha.
I don't know what they are for. Paycheck.
Hey man, they ain't no best no extra large, bro.
They don't give a fuck either way.
They can't get his best and extra large.
They don't give a fuck about what's going on. Can't standing up. They say they ready to go take care of them, but they damn near gone now. They've been down there 30 minutes. They've been down there 30 minutes. Ain't nobody stopped them but nothing.
Hey, thanks for talking to me, man. Appreciate you. So these officers apparently are going to make a walk down here, talk to these. So I talked to a guy and he said that the combination up here is Angry Vikings They got Angry Vikings, 3 Percenters, and Patriots. And there was a couple other smaller groups with the AVs, is what he called them, Angry Vikings. He said that was kind of like the main group that was kind of putting this on. But then the Patriots were kind of the ones that took it from there and really kind of started pushing a lot of like the like that crowd presence. Big shout out Mercado Media right here. Whoop, whoop. So I don't know if these guys are going to double step, move quicker because they don't want to talk to the police, or if they're going to slow up and actually have that conversation. But I am curious to see what's going to happen with. So you see batons, right? And you got the paint guns, or the pepper guns, but then they do have, you know, live rounds there. So at this point, so they're trying to wave down these groups.
Y'all stay back for us, guys.
Yes, sir.
Stay back.
We need to get everybody on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk.
Castro to all security. Castro to all security. Hit the sidewalk over. Hit the sidewalk.
They're telling them just get off the road, get on the sidewalk.
Does anybody have eyes on Kevin Reynolds?
Get your people out of the roadway. So we get this cleared up, get separated, and good to go. All right?
Give me just a few minutes to try to link up with
I just, bro, that just makes me laugh. Cops.
Running the, I give a shout out to Osmo. I was like, big love Gimbal.
Gimbal's stocks are probably going through the roof right now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna take this moment just to let y'all know, hey, we're out here in Louisville. Made our way from Kenosha, actually from Seattle out here. Anything y'all can do to help make this happen, I'm gonna be chasing stories as best I can and making sure to get as much coverage around the nation and world as I can get to, as dream as big as I can, take y'all with me. So any way you can do to help out, guys, we're 100% source funding. We're I'm driven and funded by the people that are on the other side of this lens. So I appreciate your donations, y'all. Anything you can do to help make this happen.
That's CJTV talking. Go to his Facebook and give him money for real. I'll drop his link in the chat. CJ's everywhere. He was at Kenosha the night of Kyle Rittenhouse. He's been in Chicago a couple times. CJTV, they really need money. Send him your cash.
I'm gonna try to get to New York.
Down the street. Y'all know the covenant of these motherfuckers have been going over 100 days trying to cover up shit. Y'all let that guy go. He left for a whole hour after he shot that woman. I don't care if he's doing drugs or whatever. It didn't matter. She didn't have her life. She didn't have her life cooking. She shouldn't have had her life cooking.
Understand, but y'all, we know through traffic.
Yeah, but y'all was obstructing traffic like we
and
were.
ain't no officer out there.
All right, so this, it is what it is, man. Okay. So now, y'all stay focused, man. Y'all stay focused. It's all good.
Hey, can I talk to you quick, man? So we got police on one side, and then we got our militia on the other side, and then protests in the middle. What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, to keep it being, it's an uncomfortable feeling because it goes
I'm
from
done
us being
burning this
surrounded.
bitch down. That's
get
my
surrounded
thoughts.
by
That's what's gonna go down. We
and
ready
then
to burn this
turn
bitch
around.
down.
Sidewalk. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I recognize who that was real quick. But it just goes from, you know what I'm saying, us being surrounded by them and police nowhere to be found to them leaving and all the police come outside.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And the same kind of march they just did, they done made new laws and all type of shit so we couldn't do it. And they did it. You know what I'm saying? Police didn't show up until they was leaving. And look at where all the police is at, down there with the protesters.
Right.
Where there's no traffic because it's blocked off.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that's what I was telling dude, because like we was talking about that. I said, all right, police coming up with riot squad. What's y'all's intentions? We're still trying to leave. Okay, cool. But if they surround us, what you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's like, you know, it's just an iffy feeling. Then them smoke, I know you remember them smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, it just, I don't know, it's a lot of weird shit. And we ain't even made it to Churchill Downs yet.
Not even close yet.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, days early.
Man, like when they finally did call themselves trying to come down here for this shit, they sent 12 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
12 people. And there's still hundreds, or about 100 down there. You know what I'm saying? And half the group walked back to the square. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, it's just crazy. Look, they leaving again.
Yep.
That's crazy. Look, the entire team is leaving, in fact.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You think that's just because these guys
don't
finally left?
whether it be inadvertent.
You think they did that just as a...
I understand and respect that. Please understand that whether it be inadvertent or deliberate, you have thoroughly communicated the message that you intend to protest against the effort of African Americans to say, give me liberty or give me death.
Hey, gentlemen, can we take this on the sidewalk? We've already moved. Thank you.
Now I want to reassure, regardless of how tense that may seem, I have no intention of inflicting any harm upon anyone. However, this tension is the byproduct of 401 years of misery. I'm only 45, so no, I haven't experienced that. I'm not going to deny that, nor the pain that I individually experience and have to carry in my life. Not only that, I'm certainly going to acknowledge and fight for those like me.
We built this shit. What do you mean? Y'all benefit. It's too big.
Hey, can you tell your man to back up off of me? Hey, don't surround me. Okay?
I got out of here. No one's gonna hurt you.
All right. Hey, listen. Let's make it clear. We believe in give me liberty or give me death. Just as ready as you guys are to die out here, so are we. Let's be clear. We have no intention of inflicting any harm upon anyone.
Why can't you have a conversation?
As of right now, I honestly would like to be a citizen of my own. All right? That's what we're fighting for. Now, our brothers on the police force, I understand that. I do have American citizenship. However, I don't want it.
He grown, bro.
But as long as I'm here, I will certainly obey the law. I will certainly fight for those who wish to live in a land or live in an environment where their freedoms are not infringed upon. I will certainly fight for my people's right, fight for their freedom. Now you people, whether or not you realize it,
okay, and I'm American too. So don't walk around this motherfucker out of USA like we built this shit, bro. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. And I don't
perhaps that's not your intention. Gathering what I heard from you today, I reckon that's not your intention.
Ain't no police. Ain't no police.
He's her or my brother. You're my brother. Somebody ever come up here, right?
I think there's a lot of confusion as to who's here to help who.
Stand right beside you.
Now, what if I tell you that I'm a member of an African American militia group that stands for African American freedom, that stands for African liberation? I don't want to hurt your kids. I certainly can't allow the American government or the system of peace, whatever you call it, to hurt mine. You understand that? There's a genocide being perpetrated against my people on behalf of the name of the American government, whether you acknowledge it or not. Every day my people are subject to a perpetual genocide. We did not act like it's not happening.
Not gonna kill
You understand that? So although I might talk safely, and although I might behave in a manner which all my African American brothers and sisters do not, not feel as if there's a need or you have the right to say that our behavior all together.
Y'all should be out here trying to
Even our riots,
like y'all chill out. We're gonna do it this way.
but there's no good reason for it.
Bro,
We've
y'all
been
was on the
killed.
live chanting USA.
That's so
Bro, we from here, bro. We from.
We agree. But when people protesting against standards of lives being attacked, it might not be pretty. So I'm saying this.
How you doing?
I'm saying this.
And y'all marching and y'all saying USA. Take the streets back, USA. We from here, bro.
So I'm going to say this before I go. Take this message that you're inadvertently sending. Like, move it from
the police and everybody else. So we all get into a class. Who are y'all gonna protect? Answer the question, bro. If the police, NFAC, us, and y'all get into something, who y'all gonna protect?
When we got down there and everything else, we didn't jump in people's face calling you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a bitch. I don't know you, I'm not gonna call you that. So, but all right. So what needs to happen is when it's shit, because we don't know what would, just like you don't know. We don't know if shit popped off, what would happen. Where would you guys join? You know?
The last time the 3%ers was here, they let the fucking police grab 4 people, pull them over gates and everything, and they said they were to protect us and didn't do nothing. So that's where it goes out the window.
You cannot.
I only talk facts, bro. I got the video. Pull the video off and show you. They said they were to protect us and the NFAC and the
So just because 20 guys that get together, you know, could be 20 here, 20 there, 20 there, 20 there, 20 there, all the fucking, just all different groups. Just because we talk about one of them,
hey.
There needs to be, but there needs to be.
Clearly, he don't clear. He's trying to pull you away.
That was a break, guys. A little commercial break in the
craziness. Fuck the guns and shit. Catch one of these. I'm a man, bro. I don't got a gun on me, bro. This is my gun right here. Smith and Wesson, bro. For real. Smith, Wesson, bro. Fuck all the dumb shit, bro. Y'all here to protect somebody, man. If somebody get on y'all ass, y'all wanna fucking walk out. Y'all got the catch one of these. I'm a man, bro. I don't got a gun on me, bro. This is my gun right here. Smith and Wesson, bro. Bucket.
Somebody organized it. Somebody said, oh, let's get together. The angry fight, and he met with somebody down there, and he said that he's going to have a sit down with them. He's going to get together with, I don't know her name, you know, but if there's an older lady running around, she knew you.
The biggest thing to me is y'all came down here to not be a problem, and y'all want that to be known. That should have been the biggest thing on y'all, man, not out there screaming USA and all this. Y'all should have been like, we ain't no problem here. But this cause right here, y'all should have understanding and let it be known.
When we got
if
to
it's
the
a
top,
misunderstanding, you leave it as a misunderstanding.
Thank you so much, Darcy, for your donation. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated.
And the guys are jumping around, looking at like they got ready to pumped up.
They just want to know when the triggers are pulled, what end is the barrel pointing at? Like, I think that's what everybody wants to know. That's what everybody wants. Yeah, shit, man. I was hoping to hear the answer. I appreciate you asking those questions, man. I was hoping that's where we'd get. I think that's what everyone's trying to figure out right now is.
Why not let it be known if you're not down here to go against blacks or to go against this? Let it be known what you're down here for.
Yeah.
Why leave a misunderstanding? That's the biggest thing.
What makes him any different than me?
Why leave a misunderstanding?
Yeah.
I think it would have killed the ice if they came here chanting Breonna Taylor. In my opinion.
Yeah, it would have been like.
Man. So we're gonna head back to where the police were. Looks like they've all pulled back. But the question everyone was trying to get to right here in a lot of the debate was, they came out with a lot of guns, and if things happened, who would pull the trigger and where would those barrels be pointed? And that was the big question. And what a lot of folks here were saying was that from the 3% AV Patriot group, that whole group there, they were saying they were here to protect all people.
So let's look at the memorial, guys.
The crowd down here didn't feel like that was a proper representation of what their real motives were. So we're hoping to have more conversation. Yeah. And the gentleman that was talking.
All they were saying is we here to make sure the bill is going to get done. We here to make sure
Where's the people? They all gone.
Right.
Like, that's not protecting.
Now it's just the people, the regular
property.
people
Yeah,
inside.
that's not protecting people. If the police ain't put a fence around it, how you going to do it? Why the police can easily put a barricade like this, anything like this around that building if they didn't want that thing burned down to them. They could have put anything down.
Louisville, I've not seen them burn one thing down.
But that's what I asked. I said, what would make y'all think that they mean that literally to come burn down a building when they ain't did nothing violent since they been marching? They ain't shot nobody. They ain't burned nothing down. They ain't looted nothing. They ain't did nothing violent to even make you think.
Yeah.
When they say burn it down, like I told them, they mean they're going to come down here and shake some shit up until they get answers. Not burn down buildings, because that's not even what they do.
So that's you're saying right there. That's a breach in communication. That's just a euphemism, right? They're saying we're going to tear it down, not literally try to rip the building down.
We're going to tear it down until we get answers. When we come back, we ain't leaving until we get answers.
Right.
We're going to burn the whole thing.
Yeah.
With our people being here present. Not just burning up buildings because they ain't did none of it. And I don't believe they're going to do nothing.
Right.
And also, if you're here to make sure they ain't burning it down, why are y'all leaving? There's still a whole day left.
Yeah.
If they can show up and burn it down. So if you care so much about the bill, y'all should have been out there all day.
King
The
bowed out,
NFAC
didn't even
still
give us
here.
a
They can
chance to
pull up
grow
at
as a
any
fucking
time and
media
burn it
company.
down. If that's what
That
they
dude
supposed to
unfriended
do.
me real quick
So it
because
don't even make
I
sense.
said something that
What are
he
your
didn't
thoughts on
agree
the
with.
NFAC?
That's his problem, not mine.
No,
But we have an LLC now. Mercado
Yeah.
Media is a company.
I know they can't do it
He
by
shared
themselves,
the
but
stream
whatever.
and helped us get the
I
following.
know they
But
shouldn't just be put at the head as lead to speak for everybody.
Yeah.
They don't speak for me.
Yeah.
I like that they organize and they trying to get answers or whatever. We'll see what happens, but I speak for me.
Yeah. What do you want to see for change, man? And I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
Man, this shit ain't never gonna change. You gotta start somewhere we can't even get to. You gotta start so high up we can't even get there to change it.
You got to do something, though, right?
The first change that needs to be made is the school system.
Okay.
You gotta change the curriculum, what we're being taught. We still being taught things from, 100 years ago? The world's different now. Look how you walking with me on this phone.
Yeah.
They gotta teach stuff different in school. You keep teaching the same thing, gonna keep getting the same thing. You gotta start teaching in school differently.
Yeah.
We only know most of this shit because they taught us. So you change what you're teaching and you'll change the outcome.
Yeah, the input will directly affect the output. That's exactly right.
Exactly.
So you feel, I mean, gather from what you're saying, that it starts with the youth. We gotta look back, start young.
Most definitely. Most of the older people. This shit would have been dead and died out by now. Most of us ain't we ain't never seen slavery.
Right.
We ain't never experienced that. We still experience racism. It's taught to people.
Yeah.
If you stop teaching people that, it would not exist.
Yeah.
It would wash away. Kids don't know racism
Right.
unless they taught them. So you stop teaching the kids racism. Even in school, you teaching them that. You teaching them that white people hated you when you was young.
Yeah.
So you're gonna start hating white people for what they did to you, your people, and then you start to see it. They teaching you that. You stop teaching it, it's gonna wash away.
Wash away.
That's the only way that I can see it washing away. Stop teaching.
Yeah.
It's cool to know about the history, but at some point you gotta stop teaching certain ways to make people hate.
Absolutely.
They wash away.
Just wash away. I like that, man.
I don't even know who I'm talking to, man. What
I'm
you
CJ.
recording
I'm with
for?
CJ TV.
Oh, okay.
Out of Seattle. Down here with some of my guys. Soul Luna, the guy up here. He's another Northwest cat, right out of Portland. My guy Andrew Mercado out of Minneapolis. So how do you think things are going to go with the NFAC? I mean, not for them personally, but for like the city as it is right now with them showing up.
I mean, a lot of people ain't feeling them just talking. They got to do something. They made a promise. People's waiting on them to keep it.
What was their promise?
That they was going to come down here and get answers. They said if it was not justice for Breonna Taylor by the time they came back in 4 weeks.
Please don't make any sudden
I
move.
don't know if they mean literally, but whatever they mean, we expecting them to turn it up. However, they speaking on turning it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now I heard they
To
plan
get
on
some
shutting down
answers.
the
Derby.
racetrack. Yeah, the Derby.
Yeah, that's all cool and all.
Yeah, on the radio on the way down here,
That's cool.
they said they weren't having the Derby.
On the radio, they said they weren't having the Derby. I know people on the plane on the way in today were coming in for the Derby. A lot of floppy hats and funny jackets.
don't even know if they could really even have the Derby with the coronavirus going on. So it could have never been really going on.
Interesting point.
Honestly, because I don't even know if they're gonna have all them people in there.
Yeah.
I don't even know. We can't go to NFL games and shit right now, right?
Right.
So there's no way they can have the Derby.
Yeah.
If the sports is shut down, there's no way that they was gonna let everybody in the Derby. I don't.
All right, we're gonna hang with CJ for a bit. This is the bottom left. I think it's over. I'm not sure. The top right looks like a shot from earlier. As we're coming up on the Capitol building now, and there's nobody there on CJ's feet. So. We'll stick around for a couple more minutes, but it appears to be over. Thank fucking God. No one got hurt. We'll see. Couple more minutes. No Civil War today.
At the end of the day, you gotta have results that you promise.
Absolutely. Oh.
After they was leaving.
Yeah. Were you out here already, or did you come out when the militia guys came out? You came when the militia guys came out, yeah.
You got the wrong hat on out here today, bro.
So now it's chilled out back here. I mean, there was a lot of militia. I keep saying militia, but you know they were quote unquote militia, different groups, armed groups.
Hey, CJ, do you remember what road we parked on?
On the other side, over by the courthouse or the jail, right over there, on that street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Hey, is there like a mini mart or something like that around here?
That's what I was doing.
I was gonna hand you some cash, man. If you grab some drinks, that'd be
No,
great.
I got it.
No, for real, here. I got. That's good.
What do you want? Powerade. We'll try to get like the 2 for $2 or something.
Yeah, get like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
What's your name?
And like an energy drink too. Well, hey, grab me like. Would you like an energy drink too? Like. Now get like one of those like the super coffees, like the triple shot, the tall boy from Starbucks style. I mean, they're in the mini marts.
Like a glass bottle?
No, they're in a can. You'll see it's like a triple shot or whatever is fine, man. Just something with a lot of caffeine, man. I'm still half awake at best. Thanks. I won't be right around here, okay? All right. Huh. So day is early. Started off. We still got the downs. Can you'll see it's like a triple shot or whatever is fine, man. Just something with a lot. Whew. It's kind of nice standing in the shade right here. Cool off a little bit. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure where Drew went. I know Soul is Soul's bopping around here somewhere. But yeah, we're out here at Jefferson Park, I believe is what this is called. Oh, this guy. Can I pet your dog? What's your dog's name? Gage? Gabe?
4:30.
Gabe? Oh my God, you got the nicest eyes, buddy. What's up, pup? Say hi to the world. Look at that. You guys live around here? What do you think about everything that's been going on today?
I think that they need to arrest the police and kill John Taylor.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
From everything that's happening.
Yeah. Did you see all the guys with guns that were down here a little bit ago?
Yes.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
is it?
No wrong answer.
No. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think them dressed like that is the modern equivalent of a Klan.
Really? Okay.
Like it's meant to strike terror, fear. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
So even like just the idea of like, I know that like, we live in an open carry state and people are allowed to do what they want, but they know what they're doing. They know what they're,
Yeah.
So, and if you look around, there are some people here open carry, and I think as black people, they have to at this point. If you're not, then you're
very much
kind of with us or against us type thing.
Exactly. You have, the open carry situation, I think for black people is even more important. I think the only way, people want to change gun laws and things, but like.
All right, I think it's dead. If something pops back up, I'll get another multicast going. Follow the page. Follow all these media folks, especially CJTV. He's always out there. I dropped a link in the comments. Go ahead and give People Comedy a follow, like, whatever, or don't. I don't give a shit. But stay safe out there. And, black people hug a white person. White people hug a black person. Let's fucking stop all this shit.